with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
White 80, 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate.
Right to the air, Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow now on first down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 11 MT, 11 MT.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On one, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Plays hot. 11 MT, 11 MT. Start.
Here's Brown again. He has this down to the 34. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180. Start.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Can. Stop.
Now Burrow. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets the 1st and more inside the 15. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Back to return this, Naheem Miller-Hines. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. Keeps it moving. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
11 mighty. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. Still fighting forward. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
One, ready?
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go. Right 80. 11 MT. Stop.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 11. Stop. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Set up the screen to Chase. Driving across the 15-yard line. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
On 2, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. 11 MT, 11 MT. Shot.
Running it after the penalty. They'll cobble together a yard there. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4th.
180. Shot.
Trying for it with Burrow. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We've set it downs for them from the 31. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Delta 21. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
We've set it down from 37. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And the Bengals get to it!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. 12, 12. Ready? Let's hot. Start.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On one, ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On 2.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go,
They've
here we go.
got a first to begin the frame.
180. Legs hot. 12, 12, 12. Start.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Here we go. 11, empty. 180. 11, 11. Stop.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but if A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180. Legs hot. Hot. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 12, 12, 12. Hot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Stops by Deion Henley.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
One, ready?
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 180. Legs hot. 11, 11, 11, 11.
He's got Gesicki complete. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Harris gets it on the counter. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Herbert, first and 10. And he's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Has it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Harris. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Big moment here in their quest to become AFC champs. We've got third and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. On 4th down, here's Herbert. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On 1, ready?
Offense.
Little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told